Welcome to AudioVerse Listening Library, where every word awakens the power within. Where a world that celebrates overnight success, we explore the truth hidden in the smallest daily choices. This is the Atomic Habits chapter series, your guide to mastering change from the inside out. So, welcome back to Atomic Habits, where small actions shape extraordinary outcomes. In this chapter, we uncover a powerful truth. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. If you've ever wondered why motivation fades or why progress stalls, the answers begin here. Let's step inside the hidden architecture of habits and learn how real change is built, one system at a time. Let's begin then. Chapter 3. The 4 Laws of Behavior Change. James Clear focused on how to build better habits in 4 simple steps in this chapter. Every habit follows an invisible pattern, a loop that explains why we repeat certain behaviors again and again. James Clear calls this the 4-step habit loop: cue, craving, response, and reward. Understanding it is like holding the blueprint of human behavior itself. Let's explore each step. 1. Cue. It's the trigger that sparks your brain to start a behavior. It might be a location, a sound, a time of day, or even a feeling. The cue is what says something good is about to happen. 2. Craving. This is the desire, not for the habit itself, but for the state change it brings. You don't crave brushing your teeth. You crave the feeling of cleanliness. You don't crave scrolling your phone. You crave connection or relief. Understanding the craving behind a habit gives you the key to redirect it. Number 3 is response. This is the actual habit, the action you take. Whether you act depends on your ability, motivation, and energy at that moment. That's why making habits easy often matters more than making them important. 4. Reward. This is the final reason habits stick. The reward satisfies your craving and teaches your brain, this was worth it, do it again. Together, these steps form a loop: cue, craving, response, reward, cue again. Each repetition strengthens the circuit until the habit becomes automatic. Clear expands this into the 4 laws of behavior change, simple principles to build good habits and break bad ones. Make it obvious. 2. Make it attractive. 3. Make it easy. 4. Make it satisfying. Notice how elegant this is. It mirrors the loop itself. To build a habit, you work with human nature, not against it. As the Stoic Epictetus said, "No man is free who cannot command himself." These laws teach that command through understanding, not force. Think of a morning routine. You place your running shoes near the bed, that's the cue. You imagine the post-run calm, that's the craving. You go for the jog, that's the response. You feel alive and proud, that's the reward. Do this daily, and soon, the shoes by your bed don't just remind you to run, they remind you who you are. Every action we take is like a vote for the kind of person we wish to become. The secret to lasting change isn't found in willpower or motivation. It's in understanding the structure of behavior itself. Habits aren't accidents, they're systems. James Clear introduced this well through these 4 laws that govern every habit: cue, craving, response, and reward. These are the invisible gears of human behavior. The cycle that quietly drives everything from success to self-sabotage or vice versa. Scientifically, from a neuroscience perspective, this 4-step pattern mirrors how the brain learns. The cue triggers dopamine anticipation. The craving builds emotional motivation. The response is the action we take. and the reward closes the loop, strengthening that neural pathway. Over time, this loop becomes automatic, and the brain saves energy by outsourcing decisions to habits. This is evolution's design. Your mind was built to automate repeated actions so it can focus on survival and creativity. Once we master this loop consciously, we stop being reactive beings and become deliberate creators. Most people try to change habits by focusing on results. I want to lose weight. I want to make money. I want to read more. But real change happens when we focus on the process, not the outcome. You can't control results, but you can control your system. Your cues, your environment, your responses. Clear contrast this beautifully. Old mindset, I must achieve a goal. New mindset, I must design a system that makes the goal inevitable. Think of a single habit you wish to change. Maybe it's procrastination, overeating, or distraction. Now trace its cue. What triggers it? What craving follows that cue? What response do you take? And what reward does it secretly offer? Once you can name these 4 elements, you gain the power to reshape them. Awareness is the doorway to design. Imagine someone trying to build a reading habit. The cue, placing a book on the pillow. The craving, curiosity about what happens next in the story. The response, reading 2 pages before bed. The reward, calmness and satisfaction before sleep. Over time, the action fuses with identity. I am a reader. Habits may start small, but they shape who we become. In the next chapter, we'll discover how to make good habits effortless and bad habits merely impossible by mastering the power of environment and design. In the next chapter, Clear begins unpacking these 4 laws one by one, starting with Law 1. Make it obvious. How to redesign your environment so that good habits are impossible to miss. If you are enjoying the series and learning something from it, please don't forget to share in the comments. Keep learning and keep growing. See you in the next chapter. Thank you.